opinion polls, sir? Any word on vice?
Vote chor, gaddi chhod. Vote chor, gaddi chhod. Vote chor, gaddi chhod.
Sir, you think that this is also a vote chori, sir?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Sir, you think that this is also a vote chori, sir?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Viewers, Rahul Gandhi is in a phase in his life where everything around him is vote chori, just about everything. Ask him anything and he will call it vote chori. The leader of opposition has become a symphony of suspicion and slander. Rahul Gandhi has outdone even his most forgettable performances. Just after the vice president's election unfolded with the dignity it deserves, Rahul Gandhi has called it vote chori. In an election, viewers, where every ballot was cast openly, counted transparently, and where the NDA's candidate, C.P. Radhakrishnan, triumphed with 452 votes to the opposition's 300, many from cross-voting MPs who dared to follow their conscience rather than party whips. But if you ask Rahul Gandhi about the results, he will say this is vote chori. How is this theft? He will not explain. And he can't, because there is no vote chori. Viewers, imagine the audacity. Less than 24 hours after the results are declared, Rahul Gandhi does not even pause to introspect why opposition MPs, maybe some of his own, defied the India bloc and voted for the NDA. Why did they cross the line? Perhaps because they saw merit in Radhakrishnan's experience as a governor and as a parliamentarian, or simply because democracy allows for the freedom of choice, not the chains of coercion. But no, Rahul Gandhi will not dwell on all of this. Instead, he chants his slogan of vote chor, gaddi chhod, as if repeating this will somehow prove the conspiracy. Viewers, you know what this is? This is like the Congress says these days, L for laziness, not L for leadership. Remember, the vote chori jibe was first heard after the 2024 general elections, then at assembly elections in Maharashtra, Haryana, and now this is stretching to absurd lengths to include even the vice presidential race. Viewers, this is nothing but a dangerous drumbeat of doubt. This is fearmongering at its most insidious, a propaganda campaign designed to dodge the real questions. Why has the Congress squandered its legacy through infighting and irrelevance? That's the question Rahul needs to find an answer to if he can't answer it himself. Why can't the opposition unite beyond slogans when even in this vice presidential poll, defections reveal the fragility of their facade? Instead of soul searching, instead of building coalitions, Rahul Gandhi keeps complaining of vote chori. Viewers, what brand of politics would you call this, where this dynasty's decline is always blamed on someone else's triumph? And the rate at which leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi is going to paint everything as vote chori, don't be surprised to hear such absurd excuses around you. I am serious. If a student flunks an exam, it will be marked chori. If an athlete trips and misses the gold medal, it will be gold chori. When a movie tanks at the box office, it will be either ticket chori or box office chori. What will Rahul say about the less turnout at Congress party's rallies? Crowd chori? Who knows? When Congress leaders join the BJP, it will be loyalty chori. And if I don't stop speaking now, you will call it time chori. Listen to the reactions.
A number of the opposition party votes have gone down, and a little more, the BJP candidate had got a little more votes than what they have. Then there must be some bungling, which means in every election they are doing the same, including the parliamentary elections, assembly elections, the manipulations against which Rahul Gandhi is fighting now.
Every state there will be some political parties which are under pressure. Why BRS party was away from the election? Because recently the Kaleshwaram scam has given to CBI. So definitely they would have got some understanding that they should not do anything against BJP. Let us be quiet and restrain from the voting.
अरे झूठ और प्रोपेगेंडे के बुनियाद पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी की
सरकार बनती और बनती आई है, तो जो झूठ और प्रोपेगेंडा की बुनियाद पर बनेगी तो वो क्या कहीं भी किसी फेयर इलेक्शन पे यकीन करेगी?
Let's open this up to Hind Sinha, the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Faizan Kidwai, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Vivek Srivastav ji, political analyst, Nikhil Jain, Siddharth Sharma ji, national spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, and Karan Verma completes the panel. Vivek Srivastav, should I ask you the first question or do you want me to bring in Nikhil Jain? आप डिसाइड कीजिए सर, आपका शो है।
मैंने इंडिया अलायंस है कि किसी से पूछिए, सवाल अच्छा होना चाहिए। आपने तो शुरुआती राहुल गांधी की बैशिंग से कर दी, वो आपका रोज का है ना, रोज का।
नहीं, बैशिंग क्या की, मैंने तो सिर्फ दोहराया वो जो बोल रहे। राहुल गांधी से हमारे रिपोर्टर अदीप वॉल्टर ने रायबरेली में सवाल पूछा वाइस प्रेसिडेंशियल पोल पे, राहुल गांधी ने बोला ये वोट चोरी है। कैसे ये नहीं बताया, वो बोला अब शाम को विवेक श्रीवास्तव जी और निखिल जैन बता देंगे। तो आप बताइए।
आज मैं आपसे एक सवाल कर रहा हूं।
नहीं, मुझसे आप कीजिएगा। पहले राहुल जी ने जो बोला उसको उसकी जवाबदेही तय कर देते। आप बताइए वोट चोरी कैसे हुई है?
सर, आप एक वरिष्ठ एंकर हैं, क्या इस देश के लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन में 3 खूबियां हैं जो आप बोल सकते हैं? 3 खूबियां
मैं 5 गिना देता हूं, मैं 5 गिना देता हूं। देखिए, सुनने के लिए तैयार हैं आप?
बिल्कुल सर, बिल्कुल।
राहुल गांधी युवा नेता है। राहुल गांधी में वो एक सेंस ऑफ परसिवियरेंस है। इतने चुनाव हार गए फिर भी सिग्नल नहीं समझ रहे हैं। 2 हो गए। तीसरा, राहुल गांधी बिल्कुल लॉयल्टी को रिवॉर्ड करते हैं। उनके आसपास जो कोटरी है उनको पता है वो उनके बस का नहीं है कुछ भी, लेकिन फिर भी उनको रिवॉर्ड किए जा रहे हैं। वो कोटरी चेंज ही नहीं होती है। ये 3 है। और अगर आप मैं 4-5 बोलूं तो निखिल उठ जाएंगे।
बोलिए। तारीफ बताना, आप 3 भी नहीं बता सकते, मैं बताता हूं, ठीक है? अब आप सुनिए, बड़ी सीधी सी बात। आज इलेक्शन हुआ, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट का चुनाव हुआ, एनडीए का उम्मीदवार जीता, बड़ी अच्छी बात है साहब, किसी को तो जीतना है। करीब 450 वोट एनडीए के पाले में पड़े और इंडिया अलायंस वालों को करीब 300 वोट पड़े। अगर इस रेशियो को हम निकाले तो 3:2 है, ठीक? अब 3:2 में आपने तो साहब अपने वक्तव्य में पूरी तरीके से इंडिया अलायंस को नकार दिया। आपने बोला साहब ऐसे दिखा दिया जैसे साहब इस देश में प्रेजेंस ही नहीं है, हम 0/100 है, 300 वोट मैटर ही नहीं करते। आपको कैसे पता सर किसकी क्या क्रॉस वोटिंग हुई है? सीक्रेट बैलेट हुआ था, किसने किसको वोट दिया, नोबडी नोस। लेकिन अगर 12 वोटों की कमी है, 12 वोटों की क्रॉस वोटिंग हुई है, ये प्रजातंत्र के लिए गलत है। इसमें खुशियां मत मनाइए और बीजेपी को शाबाशी मत दीजिए। पड़ोस के नेपाल में जो हुआ है उससे सीख लीजिए। ये
वो नेपाल वाला मुझे पता था आपको नेपाल की जरूरत हेल्प लेनी पड़ेगी अपने आर्ग्यूमेंट में, तो वो हमारा दूसरा डिबेट है। मैं आपको नेपाल तक लेके जाऊंगा। अभी आप देखिए, नेपाल वाला आर्ग्यूमेंट संभाल के रखिए क्योंकि वो काम आएगा दूसरे डिबेट में। आपने मुझसे 3 खूबियां पूछी, मैंने बोल दिया। अब आप या तो उससे अग्री करिए या डिसअग्री करिए। मैंने जो 3 खूबियां बताई राहुल गांधी की, डू यू अग्री?
आज आप एक्सपोज हो गए, आप बता नहीं पाए, हमारे डर के।
मैंने बता तो दिया।
आप
अब आपको एक बार में समझ नहीं आता। जब इसका मीम बनेगा फिर आप वो देखिएगा, फिर आपके समझ में आएगा। वो जो बनाते हैं वो तैयार होंगे कि उनको आज का मिल गया, बट कोई बात नहीं, आप तैयार। और आप वो 3:2 रेशियो बता रहे हैं मुझे। लास्ट टाइम वी वर डिस्कसिंग मैथ, यू नो व्हाट हैपेंड, सो लेट्स नॉट गो देयर। निखिल, हाउ इज दिस वोट चोरी?
First of all, I'm really glad that finally Times Now managed a bite of the leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi. Otherwise, the Congress doesn't really like to speak to a lot of channels. Secondly, I hope that you also get a similar bite from the Prime Minister.
You are exposing the Congress party's intolerance, Nikhil. This is the problem with the Congress party.
For your viewers to understand whether it is the intolerance of the Congress party or whether it is the biasness of a section of the media, but let's not go there where it hurts below the belt. And I hope that you can also get a similar bite from the Prime Minister. But I'm sorry, off the cuff remarks you'll never get from the Prime Minister. वो तो खाली scripted interview मिलेगा कि बटुआ कहाँ रखते हैं, नॉन बायोलॉजिकल नहीं हूँ, 56 इंच का सीना है, लाल आंख दिखाऊंगा। दिखा खैर कुछ भी नहीं पाते, लाल आंख, पीली आंख, नीली आंख। And you also started the debate by saying, why can't the opposition unite together? Did the opposition not unite together? The opposition camp had 315 votes. 15 votes were invalidated and 300 votes were polled in favor of the candidate that was put up by
So
the
how is that
opposition
vote
as a
chori? If you got 300 votes, how is that vote chori? What were you expecting to get? 700 votes?
Play the bite and tell me, when did Rahul Gandhi say कि वोट चोरी वाइस प्रेसिडेंट के इलेक्शन में हुई है? वोट चोरी तो हो रही है, वो तो अनुराग ठाकुर ने भी कहा है. सांसदी के विधायकी के इलेक्शन में रोज वोट.
Nikhil, you want to expose yourself? I'll play along. Let's listen to the clip.
Any word on vice president poll? Any word on vice?
वोट चोर गद्दी छोड़, वोट चोर गद्दी छोड़, वोट चोर गद्दी छोड़.
Sir, you think that this is also a vote chori, sir?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Sir, you think that this is also a vote chori, sir?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
सुन लिया निखिल जैन, 100%. There is nothing left to imagination. मैंने उसको emphasize नहीं किया था. मैंने सोचा चलो one show will have one meme, which is why I started with Vivek Srivastava ji. But you said no, I will also want myself in that meme. So you asked that question. क्या हुआ? 100% embarrassment हो गया. अब आप 3:2 करते रहिए विवेक श्रीवास्तव के साथ. सिद्धार्थ शर्मा जी, ये वोट चोरी कैसे है सर?
सर वोट चोरी तो बाद में, आपने जब मीम का बोला ना तो थोड़ा मीम का मसाला
नहीं, मीम का मसाला भी मत कीजिए. अभी मैं गाड़ी में कॉन्वॉय में कितने कार्स थे फिर वो गिनूंगा. अब आप पहले ये बोलिए वोट चोरी, ये वोट चोरी कैसे है?
वोट चोरी पर तो बोलता हूं, लेकिन जब आप नेता विपक्ष की खूबियां गिना रहे थे तो मैं देख रहा था उससे ज्यादा तो खूबियां मेरे अंदर, सिद्धार्थ शर्मा के अंदर है. उनसे अच्छा नेता विपक्ष तो हम हो जाएं तो बड़ा अच्छा आपने गिनाया, तो मैं गिन रहा था तो उससे ज्यादा तो मेरे अंदर दिख रही थी. खैर वो बात नहीं है. आई थिंक सिंस चंडीगढ़ व्हाट हैपेंड एंड द चंडीगढ़ इलेक्शन ऑफिसर, बीजेपी अपॉइंटेड इलेक्शन ऑफिसर admitting in the Supreme Court, BJP vote chori and vice president elections are as far apart as India winning T20 World Cup twice and not yet winning even once the Indian Test World Cup ever. So it's as different as that. So nobody can confabulate or compare both these two. Now Congress, I think, should come clean on its own MPs cross-voting. Isn't it now clear that in the vice presidential elections, there was cross-voting? That's proven. Now Congress has to come clean. Does Congress think that charity begins at home and most of the cross-voting that happens should come from Congress? Because it's very clear now that cross-voting happened in the vice presidential elections. I think Congress should come clean that who amongst them, which amongst them, because we know there are many people in Congress like Mr. Shashi Tharoor, etc., who play both the sides. They are good on both the sides. So Congress, I think, should come clean now that how come its MPs cross-voted to such an extent that the NDA candidate won.
बताइए विवेक श्रीवास्तव जी, निखिल जैन जी, who is the real Congress or more Congress than the other? Who will answer this?
Nikhil wants to say something. I think let him speak.
Sir, last time Nikhil said something substantive. It was not on a TV debate. तो आप उनको सोचने दीजिए, आप बोलिए.
नहीं, सीधी सी बात है. देखिए, आप जो मर्जी कहिए, राहुल गांधी ने जो फाइट दिया है, वोट छोड़ गद्दी छोड़, क्या हमारा नारा है. बिहार के इलेक्शंस अराउंड द कॉर्नर है. इंडिया अलायंस इज वन एंड दिस इज व्हाट यू वांट टू से. अगर 12 वोटों की क्रॉस वोटिंग हुई है इधर से या उधर से, इट इज नॉट अ वेरी लाइट थिंग टू हैपन. इट्स अ बैड थिंग. Instead of praising the BJP or the NDA or the Prime Minister.
Who is praising the BJP? I have not praised the BJP. I am only saying that NDA candidate won. It's the truth. I am not praising the BJP. 1 minute. Nor am I criticizing Rahul Gandhi. I am repeating what Rahul Gandhi said. And Nikhil Jain, आप देखिए विवेक श्रीवास्तव जी, sir, you know, we meet offline also. आप जब स्टूडियो आते हैं, जब हमारी इंटरैक्शन होती है, आई एम नॉट एन अनफेयर पर्सन. मैंने निखिल जैन से सवाल पूछा. निखिल जैन हैज द गोल टू से व्हेन डिड राहुल गांधी से दिस अबाउट द वाइस प्रेसिडेंशियल पोल. अब हमने क्लिप चलाया. अब निखिल जैन इज लुकिंग फॉर प्रिंटर्स. ही इज सिटिंग इन अ रूम जिसमें प्रिंटर है नहीं तो अभी वो उठा लेते. करण, ये वोट चोरी कैसे है?
नहीं, देखिए प्रणेश, एक बात तो दाद देनी पड़ेगी. निखिल जैन इज अ ट्रू फॉलोअर ऑफ राहुल गांधी. ही फॉलोज द सेम डॉक्ट्रिन एक्सेप्ट नथिंग, डिनाई एवरीथिंग। यही है राहुल गांधी का। डोंट एक्सेप्ट एनीथिंग, चाहे नजर आ जाए मुस्कुरा दो, एंड डिनाई एवरीथिंग, जो भी देख रहे हो। Nikhil believes that he can get away. Thank God you checked him. Otherwise, he would have said, Rahul Gandhi never said this. He would have even taken out a printout and said, look, Rahul Gandhi has never said this. It's you who digs that deep. Otherwise, Nikhil can get away with that. That is exactly what Rahul Gandhi's principle is, Pranesh. He is throwing in as much mud as possible, and he believes some will stick eventually. That is his entire modus operandi. वोट में चोरी हो रही है, जुडिशरी खराब हो चुकी है, आर्मी में ये हो रहा है, सब जगह he wants to spread this propaganda, and he believes that the people will finally buy some of this nonsense. Thank God the media gets a lot of stick, but thank God the media calls out his bluff, at least fact checks him, because in situations like this you need to be neutral, not neutral, objective rather. Neutral is not the right word for this occasion. So objectivity is where Rahul Gandhi is falling short.
Right.
This is not just vote chori or whatever he is insinuating. This is logic chori and this is integrity chori. Rahul Gandhi knows sometimes he is lying, but he is doing it. Nikhil often tells me, Pranesh, that how can you say Rahul Gandhi has a sinister evil design when at the same time you say he's a pappu and he's incapable of thinking that much. So he has a point there. The truth is Rahul Gandhi dono hai. Rahul Gandhi can be naive also and Rahul Gandhi can have a sinister plan also. That is the kind of person we are dealing with. Logic chori as well as integrity chori.
तीन खूबियां मैंने बताई थी, करण ने 2 और जोड़ दी. By the time the show ends, you will have 10 more. तुहिन सिन्हा, the mandate of the Prime Minister is suspect क्योंकि वोट चोरी की थी आप लोगों ने जनरल इलेक्शन में, और अब वाइस प्रेसिडेंशियल पोल में भी आपने जबरदस्ती वोट चोरी करके अपने कैंडिडेट को जिताया है.
Pranesh, after the embarrassing defeat of the India Alliance VP candidate yesterday, it is very clear that Rahul Gandhi's vote chori fakery has failed to unite the opposition MPs. So instead of, being mellowed, instead of introspection, because these things don't come naturally to him, he goes on a diatribe once again. And now if he continues that after the Madras High Court's very strict ruling, calling the entire thing, completely misconceived, vague and factless. The Madras High Court today has dismissed the demand for ECI to seek clarification from,
No, you're right. The court has also imposed a penalty of 1 lakh. You're absolutely right.
Yes, absolutely. After that, if Rahul Gandhi continues it, he is casting aspersions on the courts. He's not just casting aspersions on the Election Commission, he's casting aspersions on the court. More importantly, imagine the 15 members of parliament who voted for fight against
Naxalism. You are saying that this is the victory for NDA. They say they have won. They are claiming moral victory. 2 hands going up. Faizan bhai, I'm just coming to you. Let's just, get a response from Vivek ji and Nikhil.
It is a moral victory. We still feel that we have a new vice president and he should be welcomed and respected. However, we still feel that before elections, our candidate was far superior in terms of integrity, in terms of professionalism, and in terms of party. Number 1. Number 2, it was a secret ballot. In secret ballot, how does Mr. Tuhin know over here who voted for whom?
The ballot was secret, the result is not secret. अगर उनको 15 ज्यादा मिल गए जितने उनके नंबर थे तो क्रॉस वोटिंग तो हुई है ना.
क्रॉस वोटिंग में ये भी हो सकता है 100 लोगों ने बीजेपी के हमारे लिए वोट किया हो, हमारे 112 ने उनके लिए कर दिया हो, तो 12 उनके एक्स्ट्रा आ गए. आप गारंटी ले रहे हैं बीजेपी ने हमारे लिए वोट नहीं किया. वॉइस ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस, तो ये बेकार की बातें है ना. अगर क्रॉस वोटिंग हो बीजेपी ने हमारे लिए वोट नहीं किया. वॉइस ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस, तो ये बेकार की बातें है ना. अगर क्रॉस वोटिंग होती है तो गलत है, इमोरल है, चाहे किसी भी पार्टी की हो, और नहीं होनी चाहिए. इट गिव्स अ वेरी बैड मैसेज टू द पीपल ऑफ दिस नेशन कि हो क्या रहा है. ये वॉइस ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस नहीं है. एक विप होती है, एक पार्टी का डिसिप्लिन होता है.
Nikhil, quickly. Nikhil, you heard what Rahul Gandhi said. What will you say?
So Pranesh, first of all, let me tell your viewers that the BJP spokesperson is lying on your panel when he says that the court has reprimanded a petitioner for these allegations. The court reprimanded the petitioner for making a petition which was not full of facts, and the court very clearly underlined that dismissal of the PIL should not be construed as its opinion on the allegations themselves. I am reading from a Times of India report.
Nikhil, if you think this is a moral victory for the petitioner, then God help you. I can't say anything. I'm asking you on what Rahul Gandhi said about vice presidential polls, because you said Rahul never said. I played out the clip. Ab aap bataiye.
I am saying that petitioner is not to be linked to the opposition.
Forget the petitioner. Talk about Rahul Gandhi now. Where has your bluster gone? You were saying Rahul Gandhi has not said this.
First of all, you're playing a clip bite. Play the entire bite with the entire context.
This is the entire bite. There is only one context.
Rahul Gandhi is raising the slogan of the Congress, the opposition, and the people of India: Vote Chor, Gaddi.
Listen to this. Listen to this for the third time, Nikhil. Listen to this. I am only doing this for the sake of transparency, because people can have comprehension issues. Yet this is the third time. Listen to this.
Rahul sir, any word on vice president polls, sir? Any word on vice?
Vote Chor, Gaddi Chor. Vote Chor, Gaddi Chor.
Sir, you think that this is also a vote chori, sir?
Yeah, 100%.
क्या बोल रहे हैं वो? Any word on vice presidential polls? Vote Chor, Gaddi Chor. Then our reporter Adib Walter says, do you think vice presidential polls is also vote chori? He says 100%. Where is the confusion here?
No, the confusion is in the fact that the BJP also leveled allegations against the election.
Where is the BJP here now? No, don't run away like this. Now say Rahul Gandhi is either right or wrong.
Anurag Thakur very clearly
No, I'm not talking about Anurag Thakur. Talk about Rahul Gandhi. Talk about Rahul Gandhi, Nikhil.
This government. No, why do you not talk
about Rahul Gandhi? Why were you then saying Rahul Gandhi has not said it?
Parties in the country.
Listen, you cannot come prepared every time. It's okay, but don't 1 minute. Don't act too smart on the 1 minute. 1 minute, please. The people who are watching a broadcast, you don't take them for granted. They can see through things, और उनको एक बार में ही समझ में आ जाता है. And now you want to talk about everything under the sun, not Rahul Gandhi. Faizan Kidwai, Faizan bhai, I can understand the larger campaign of taking this issue to the voters, but to label everything as vote chori, is that fair commentary?
Good evening, Pranesh. First of all, I was watching your show yesterday. It was your birthday, so belated happy birthday to you, brother. And
thank you, sir.
May God bless you. Okay, as far as this vote chori thing is concerned, see, Pranesh, it all started from the way BJP and NDA people were behaving after the results were declared. The BJP members who said that all these 15 votes which became invalid were from the opposition party members. Not only this, they said they did it on purpose. How do these BJP people know that these 15 votes are from the opposition and they did this on purpose? It means they know something which we don't. So this inflated figure that the votes BJP got of 452, it clearly stings of some sort of a corruption that has happened, some cross-voting which happened via horse trading and intimidating the opposition party MPs through government agencies. There were 14 MPs from BJD, Akali and BRS who abstained from voting. Why so? Maybe they wanted to vote against the NDA candidate, but the situation which was around them was such that they were intimidated through agencies and they were forced not to vote. So these things will raise certain questions which need to be answered. And Pranesh, at the same time, we should also know BJP is calling this a moral and ideological victory. I totally agree here, because this is in the structure and in the ideology of BJP to grab power through criminal malpractices, through unethical means, through horse trading. So this definitely is a part of BJP's ideology to do whatever Bharatiya Janata Party is doing. And Pranesh, there are certain things that have been happening throughout the country which we all know. We all have seen that how Mr. Rahul Gandhi exposed the 1 lakh vote chori in Madhapura. And apart from that, there's a constituency called Alanda. There the Election Commission along with Bharatiya Janata Party was using Form 7 to delete voter names. And when this thing came out. The CID did an investigation. It's been 2 years. Election Commission has not provided sufficient data to CID. This goes on to prove something fishy is happening all over India when it comes to voting, because
Sir,
BJP
you began by saying, Faizan bhai, you began by saying that, you know, there was some kind of an arrangement, maybe horse trading, intimidation, etc. Let me just remind you, in 2000, it was, I think, 2022, yeah, 3 years ago, in Maharashtra Assembly, when Rahul Narvekar was elected as the speaker, and when the voting was going on, Samajwadi Party abstained. आपने पैसे लिए थे?
पता है ना कि हम डरे नहीं थे, तो we know what we did, but अच्छा, आप बीजेपी के लोगों से पूछे, उनको कैसे पता कि 15 जो इनवैलिड हुए हैं वो सब ऑपोजिशन के हैं?
सब नहीं है ऑपोजिशन के, इनवैलिड में सब ऑपोजिशन के नहीं है, उसमें एनडीए के भी हैं. दैट इज, एनडीए के ज्यादा इनवैलिड हुए. फैजान किडवे, यू आस्किंग द रॉन्ग क्वेश्चन. बट ये देखिए, हमने, सो दैट everyone understands, ये प्रिंट आउट हमने लगा दिया टीवी पे. When the printout plays on TV, people can see. Not when spokesperson hold a printout. ये देखिए, 10 NDA votes invalid, 5 India Alliance votes invalid. NDA के वोट ज्यादा invalid हुए हैं. ये, but तुहिन सिन्हा respond to it. आपने horse trading कर ली, आपको ज्यादा वोट्स कैसे मिले?
Pranesh, Pranesh, this is a very strange opposition. If I were in the opposition today, I would be very upset. I would be introspecting. I would be trying to figure out ये 15 वोट कहां से गए. And look at the audacity of these people. आपको कैसे पता 15 वोट कहां से, कौन सी पार्टी? अरे, I am agreeing that all that is in the realm of speculation. But somebody from your side has, voted by his conscience. Somebody from your side did not like the idea of an ex-judge fraternizing with a convicted criminal like Lalu Yadav. Try to, accept these facts instead of continuing to remain in denial. That is the thing which these people don't understand. Have a nation-first philosophy. Maybe, next time you will end up doing better. These are things which they don't understand, and obviously I don't...
Faizan Kidwa is responding quickly.
Okay, so since he's raising aspersions on the character of our candidate, then you should know that the gentleman who has been elected the vice president, first of all, congratulations to him, Mr. Radhakrishna. He belongs to an ideology which stood against the constitution. He belongs to an ideology which said that choosing Tiranga over Bhagwa is equal to intellectual vacuum. And this is his tenure as a governor has been under scanner, because he was working as an agent of the Bharatiya Janata Party government, dealing opposition-led state decisions which eventually affected the people of those states. He was the one who enabled actions against the opposition leaders like Mr. Soren.
We've had many debates on RSS. It amounts to nothing. This criticism that RSS is anti-constitution, then there are many stalwarts from the opposition camp, 1 minute, who attended RSS events, endorsed RSS nation-building efforts. So what are we talking about? But let's address the elephant in the room. If the NDA candidate got more than the votes that they had, shouldn't the opposition introspect, Karan?
So, Pranesh, at the outset, I take very strong objection to Faizan ji when he says that the opposition MPs are up for sale or they are too scared. I mean, he said either they have been coerced or they've been bought. I take very strong objection. The opposition is also a part of our country, and it's unfair to cast aspersions on their moral integrity. So that is, I register my strong condemnation first of all to that. Secondly, Pranesh, this is not the first time this has happened. This is a phenomena. Ajay Maken, what happened with Ajay Maken? They were stunned. Cross-voting happened. What happened with Abhishek Manu Singhvi? And Akhilesh Yadav, let's start with Akhilesh Yadav in 2022. When Faizan ji cast aspersions on our election commission, 2022, 3 MLAs, they said that there is something wrong that has happened with the results. When they were asked to come up, they did not even follow up on that. In fact, Akhilesh Yadav said that voters were deleted from the Yadav and the Muslim community. The election commission gave him a deadline. He could not adhere to the deadline and could not produce a single evidence. That is the Samajwadi Party for you. When he says about Mahadevpura, Rajanna, a senior minister in the Karnataka cabinet, he himself has given the answer that the BLA agents did not register any complaint. Right. We were the ones who cooperated with the election commission when we had our government. What are you talking? He was shown the door. If anything, that is what you call dictatorial streaks.
But, you know, Vivek Srivastava, forget what the BJP is saying for a moment. आम आदमी पार्टी के सिद्धार्थ शर्मा जी बोल रहे हैं आपको कि कांग्रेस को इंट्रोस्पेक्ट करना चाहिए. कांग्रेस के लोगों ने क्रॉस वोटिंग की है. ये आम आदमी पार्टी कह रही है.
नहीं मालूम किसने क्रॉस वोटिंग करी है. इट वाज अ सीक्रेट बैलेट, सो नोबडी रियली नोज हु वोटेड फॉर हूम. बट बिकॉज 12 वोट एडिशनल एनडीए को गए, दैट मींस दे मस्ट हैव गॉन फ्रॉम द ऑपोजिशन कैंप. एंड ये कॉन्शियसनेस का वोट नहीं है. कॉन्शियसनेस बड़ा मैं सच्चा आ गया, मुझे सच्चाई दिख गई, कैंडिडेट आप चले जाइए दूसरी पार्टी पे. आप कर क्या रहे हैं? अगर आपको दूसरे घटक दल जिसके खिलाफ इंडिया अलायंस लड़ रहा है, if you feel they're better, if you feel their candidate is better, if you feel their ideology is better, what the hell are you doing in India Alliance? You leave it. You leave the party and go and be disciplined. You're cheating.
Yeah, so say that. Then why is Rahul Gandhi saying vote chori? I agree with you.
चोरी कहते हैं ना सर, डरा के, धमका के, खरीद के, बेच के, प्रेशर दे करके, इंसेंटिव दे करके, वोटर लिस्ट मैनेज, या हर इलेक्शन में अलग.
So you are saying Karan Verma is right. आप बोल रहे हैं आर एमपीज आर अप फॉर सेल. पैसे दिखाओ, वो वोट कर देंगे.
It's not just money. It could be anything. I do not know. But yes, Karan is right. He is not wrong. इसमें क्या गलत है? किस राज्य में क्रॉस वोटिंग नहीं हुई है?
प्रॉब्लम, I know Karan is right, but between Karan Verma and Rahul Gandhi, only one person can be right. तो आप सोच लीजिए who is right. Either Karan Verma is right or Rahul Gandhi is right. And if Karan is right, then Rahul is wrong. अब आप बोल दीजिए इसमें. You are almost there. Say it.
Listen. You know, here. Karan Verma is right because Karan Verma has given us examples of Ajay Patil. Karan Verma has given us many more examples across the party line where he is saying that cross voting is a phenomenon that happens. So he is right. I am saying that whenever cross voting happens, it is wrong. Whenever, whatever, with whosoever it happens, it is wrong. It is democracy.
But shouldn't you start introspecting? Isn't something wrong with the alliance? Because, you know, Jairam Ramesh or someone, it was from the Congress party who said, look, this was a show of unity. कहाँ है unity?
300 के 300 हमारे साबुत थे. 12 सीट 12 वोटों का फर्क पड़ा है.
अगर 300 साबुत थे विवेक श्रीवास्तव, तो फिर इसको वोट चोरी क्यों बोल रहे हैं? आप बोलिए कि हमने 300 वोट दिए.
Votes were together, so it was not a major thing. But yes, 12 votes did descend towards the NDA, and which was not a good thing to do. Nikhil Jain, you know, from the time that you were speaking last, have you made up your mind what to say?
Pranesh, I've been very clear about this one fact that Rahul Gandhi did not answer that with respect to the question. He echoed the voice of the people of India. Vote chor, gaddi chhod. I'm going to say that again. Vote chor, gaddi chhod. So far as these vice president elections are concerned, the opposition camp had 315 votes. 300 were polled in favor of the candidate. 15 votes were declared invalid. We don't know if all of the 15 were from the NDA or from the India Upfront.
I just told you, Nikhil. Nikhil, is everything okay with you? I am now beginning to lose my patience. And viewers, please don't fault me for this, because here is someone who is refusing to see the daylight. 1 minute. Rahul Gandhi was asked one specific question. The question was, what do you say about the vice presidential polls? Any word on the vice presidential polls? He says, vote chor, gaddi chhod. Next question by the reporter is very clearly this. Do you think the vice presidential election was vote chori? He says 100%. इसमें doubt कहाँ है?
Pranesh, you are trying to run a narrative that the Congress party and the opposition alliance did not vote for their own candidate. Yet the numbers are before you. They had
Siddharth Sharma is making that point. Is Siddharth Sharma also part of the IT cell? He is part of the Aam Aadmi Party.
सिद्धार्थ शर्मा साहब पहले ये पूछे, स्वाति मालीवाल ने किसको वोट किया था? मोदी जी को करा था, या फिर राहुल गांधी को करा था, राधा कृष्णन जी को करा था, या फिर रेड्डी जी को करा था?
बताइए सिद्धार्थ जी, आप ऑपोजिशन यूनिटी पे आज आप खुल के बोलिए.
हाँ बताते हैं सर. एक तो सबसे पहले ना
you were showing a graphic just recently, just a few minutes ago, that 14 people cross-voted. I think what happened was 19 votes, the BJP candidate, or rather the NDA candidate, the present Honorable Vice President, Mr. C.P. Radhakrishnan, got 19 votes more than the assured PT that he had with NDA as well as the YSR Congress assurance. So the number 14 is wrong. He got 19 more than the assured votes. Now, how come? And my charge is that Congress has to look into itself, get its own house into order, because most of the cross-voting happened from Congress. None from Aam Aadmi Party cross-voted or their votes got invalid, simply because Aam Aadmi Party is a padhe likhe logon ki party, unlike degree chupao party. Now, as per my sources from Parliament lobby where voting took place, total 41 MPs cross-voted. 11 BJP MPs voted for Justice Reddy like in Constitution Club, but 30 Congress MPs cross-voted for NDA candidates. That's how the NDA...
What's the source of it? Mr. Sharma, what's the source of it?
No, even if he tells you the source, how will it help? I played out the soundbite of Rahul Gandhi. You are refusing to believe a soundbite. What will you do with the source? Answer what he's saying.
No, you are sitting here claiming that I am irresponsible. At least you be responsible. You tell the source. How do you get the numbers for how many votes were declared invalid for the NDA candidates and how many were of the India Alliance? What is the source of the information? Has the returning officer put that out in public domain?
श्रीवास्तव देख लिया आपने ऑपोजिशन यूनिटी? ये देख रहे हैं ना आपके अगल बगल क्या हो रहा है?
नहीं, देखिए इंडिया अलायंस इकट्ठी है, ऐसा नहीं है।
वो देख रहे हैं सब लोग, इंडिया अलायंस कितनी इकट्ठी है दिख रहा है।
नेशनल इश्यूज पे सब साथ हैं। पंजाब में कांग्रेस और आम आदमी पार्टी एक दूसरे के साथ थ्रेड्स पे, सीनियर नेता सोमनाथ पार्टी भी जब आते हैं, बाकी भी आते हैं, ये कहते हैं कि हमारे कुछ रीजनल प्रॉब्लम्स हैं।
पंजाब में आम आदमी पार्टी पूछ रही है राहुल गांधी क्यों नहीं आए फ्लड हिट पंजाब में?
ठीक है, लेकिन केंद्र की राजनीति में आम आदमी पार्टी, दिल्ली की राजनीति में एवरीबडी इज अगेंस्ट बीजेपी इज द एनिमी नंबर 1, वेदर इट इज आम आदमी पार्टी और इट इज कांग्रेस, इट इज वेरी क्लियर।
सर, ये बैलेंसिंग एक्ट नहीं चलेगा विवेक श्रीवास्तव। You can't, you can't please both AAP and Congress on one show. इसके लिए अलग अलग टाइम स्लॉट में करना पड़ेगा आपको, ऐसे नहीं होता है। 1 minute. By the way, Siddharth ji, I just want to clear because you were talking about our numbers. 438 is the number of NDA plus YSRCP and the 14 more that they got. So that makes it, what is 438 plus 14 is 452. That is the correct number, sir. But that's besides the point, but because this is not about number, this is about narrative. I fail to understand how is this vote chori? इसमें EVM भी नहीं था, ये ballot से हुआ, the results are out, but Rahul Gandhi says vote chori, Nikhil Jain says no, he didn't say it. I don't know what's going on. Karan, how do we resolve this?
No, Pranesh, I think you've taken up quite a task when you want to resolve things with Nikhil Jain and Vivek Srivastava and our Honorable Siddharth Sharma ji also, who's a new kid on the block, I would say. He considers himself a kid, so he's a new kid in the block as far as this bandwagon is concerned. And Pranesh, you must understand, Vivek ji is these days running an entire campaign where Nikhil is spearheading that campaign. Nikhil recently was on his platform. So when you see this new found bonding between the two, it is courtesy Vivek ji who's trying to stitch together this alliance of these local Peter Navarros, I would say, who want to spew this absurdity. They want to be the Rahul Gandhis. There's not one Rahul Gandhi. There is a spark of Rahul Gandhi in each one of them today. So this is beyond redemption. If you want to resolve it, good luck to you. I'm just going to alert the people that they want to throw mud and they expect some of it to stick. But we have to be alert. We don't have to stick. We have to make sure none of it sticks because we have to believe in our
Srivastava ji कुछ बोल रहे.
At least somebody praised Rahul Gandhi today. Thank you, Karan, for praising Rahul Gandhi.
Even I praised Rahul Gandhi, sir. I said that the man has perseverance. He can't see the writing on the wall.
Leader of opposition, So, I mean,
which is why he's taking his job title too seriously. Leader of opposition does not mean you oppose everything. And if you see the video, when Rahul Gandhi walks into that lobby where there are people, presiding officers, maybe some other people wanting to help the members of parliament. He is being asked to go in one direction, Rahul Gandhi moves in some other direction. अब निखिल बोलेंगे ये भी कुछ morphed है clip, cut, paste. निखिल, why are you in denial of reality?
कोई मुद्दे नहीं है क्या आपके पास? नेपाल में there is instability, पंजाब में there are floods, दिल्ली में there are floods.
पंजाब में राहुल गांधी जी गए थे, वो कहां गए थे, कहां का मुद्दा बात करें? मलेशिया गए थे ना? Where did he go? Where was Rahul Gandhi? Was he seen in Punjab?
Rahul Gandhi is scheduled to visit Punjab, and the moment the news came out, Prime Minister Modi made a visit.
After the Prime Minister has gone there, after, flood relief measures have intensified, Rahul Gandhi ji will go there and say, look, I have come. Found time from my busy schedule. Tuin Sinha, why does the BJP always target Rahul Gandhi? आपको क्या फर्क पड़ता है वो कहीं जाए?
Pranesh, since the topic of the discussion is Rahul Gandhi's, completely mindless reassertion of vote chori, let me stick to that. He has followed a very dangerous pattern of vilifying individuals and institutions till the point he is forced to apologize legally. So let me make a bold prediction today. Let him blabber vote chori from every nook and corner of the country. Eventually, it will lead to a point where he will have to apologize, like he has had to apologize multiple times, including, on the Chaukidar Chor Hai issue.
Okay. Let's now, because the popular demand was to speak about Nepal. Viewers, let's shift our attention. I thank some of you. Siddharth Sharma ji, Tuhin Sinha, thank you for joining us on Debate